This is my favorite event of the entire season, men's ski big air.
As they play host to X Games at.
And don't be fooled, rubber ducky. Even though they put snowboard on the title here, you can rest easy knowing that the skis ain't fused together.
And he's doing it.
But I have seen your comments and I have seen the wishes of my own soul. I want to cover some snowboarding events, but we'll see if time permits, dude. It might take a couple of weeks, but if you're patient with me, we can make it happen.
We're going to be shouting a lot of numbers.
This is almost the best part of the entire contest, seeing all these gentlemen stacked up next together. Starting off, Dylan DeChamps on the left side there, coming off 2 bronze medals in the World Cup circuit. Also one of the few people with a switch trip Misty 1620 under his belt. Miro Tabinelli, one of the few athletes that can cap blunt throughout the entirety of a switch dub 2160. Luca Harrington coming off 2 gold medals in the World Cup circuit, both of them being big air for tossing the switch triple Cork 1620 Esco and dub 9 pullback. Mac Forehand won this event back in 2023 for tossing the world's first forward dub 2160 in a big air competition. Burke Rude, one of the best to do it on skis and snowboard, tossed a switch trip 2160. Dude, there's so many numbers coming out. Switch trip 2160 back in 2023 at this event to get him the bronze medal.
2162, he doesn't want Mac to be the only one.
Matej Sponsor has some of the best stunts and best fits underneath his belt. A Hull Olympic slopestyle gold medalist, also won knuckle huck here at the X Games a couple days ago for that switch tail butter 360 brainback.
Switch.
And of course, defending gold medalist, we got T-Pod, dude, won this event back in 2024 for tossing the forward 2160 in the switch dub Bio 19.
Tripod Bill set.
There's going to be some hefty, high-degree trigonometry coming your way, but these athletes are also capable of tossing some of the most creative and difficult pullback variations in the sport of free skiing. So it's up to the judges. Will the Category 5 Hurricanes of the world be rewarded tonight, or will they appease the comment sections of YouTube and give Class and Poise the points it deserves? Dude, we're about to find out. Look at that thing.
The world now coming out into X Games.
First one to drop, Dylan DeChamps, coming in for his first X Games big air appearance here, popping in switch.
And we're getting things going.
Dude, first tee, going for the switch triple Bio 1620. Going off backwards on the 100-footer, over the shoulder, 4.5 rotations while flipping 3 times.
Flips it all the way over.
I just heard him say he was an alternate, so he's the one replacing Tormod. Tormod Frostad was supposed to be up in the lineup as well, but unfortunately cranked his arm in the knuckle huck on his first tee, going for that switch tail bud 360 pullback that got the win for Alex Hall.
Know what position they're in. And also, Tormod. There's a crater in the landing.
Next up to drop, we got Miro Tabinelli doing it for Livigno out in Italy, the only Italian in the men's ski big air roster, coming in forward here.
Jump tricks. There he goes, wrapping up.
Oh my goodness gracious, buddy. First hit! Forward dub 2160.
Super slow.
Also manages to latch on the blunt, dude. Literally latching on harder than a bank trying to repossess your primary residence. Luca Harrington next to drop, only 20 years old, but still already one of the best big air athletes to ever do it.
Look for maximum air. Triple cork. 19.
Right side trip 1980. 3 flips, 5.5 rotations. He posted the same stunt on his Instagram during a practice session here. And capped up with that blunt, it has to be one of the gnarliest trip 19s ever done, if not the nicest looking trip 19 ever done.
Third run in, he's already got a 95. Let's go, baby.
As somebody who has religiously watched this event since, I don't know, maybe like 2012, the tricks coming out of my mouth right now is something I never thought would have been a possibility unless you were firing up steep and playing a video game here.
Oh, spinning.
He's got the 19s as well. Triple 1980 with that utter class Mac forehand tweaked out mute, dude. That was so large. Mac forehand. Burke recently saying he's officially retired the snowboard, put it back in the closet even after competing in 1 or 2 World Cups with it. Switch triple cork 1980. Another 1980. And it was astounding when I went to my first 9s in Cram, Montana. I think it was 2021. That might not be the right year, but Burke was up there as well and threw on the snowboard for his 2nd or 3rd time ever and went off the big 80-90 footer and tossed a double cork 1080. on his second or third time riding on a snowboard.
Nice.
Tay Sponsor coming in for his first hit.
Something unique on these takeoffs. And there it is. Buttering on that
Nosebud dub 18. What? Oh, only a 77. I think the judges ain't liking the axis on it maybe, but can you imagine doing a nosebud dub 18 and only getting a 77? That's like having your dad taking you out to go pick up a puppy, but instead he drops you off in the forest never to return. That's sacrilege almost.
This is Park City, Utah's Alex Hall.
First athlete to do a 2160 in competition.
For the people!
Zero spin.
Wasn't even just tweaked out 90, he tweaked it out back as well, showing the bases, those magma bases to the audience below there. Cannot even, dude, the difficulty, the patience, man. Look at that hit.
Big air contest where other athletes are doing 2160s.
Trick was crazy, but I cannot wait to see how the judges react to that one. Oh. I mean, yeah, not gonna surpass the Trip 19s, but a 42. Last one to drop in the queue here. We got T-Pod coming in for his first hit.
Wrapping up, he is going.
2160. Before, the first hit used to be kind of like a warm-up run, and I don't want to say that these tricks are now in the class of a warm-up because that will make me vomit. But it's just, what is going on here? What is going on here? That was as good, if not better, than his 2160 that helped get him the gold last year. Look how tweaked that mute is.
You're shaking. Are you nervous? Are you cold? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified. I do not want to be doing these tricks.
Thank you. Dylan DeChamps out of Canada, we saw on his first run hitting that switch triple bio, switch trip Misty 1620. I wonder if he has it to 18. Switched up bio 18s have been done. I mean, Andrew Rigettli threw it in a slope style run, which is ridiculous.
He's diving, he's rapping, he's taking it to switch.
But I don't know if a switch trip bio 18 has ever been done before. Popping in switch again here. Yeah, he's going to want to take that to 18.
Switch triple.
Oh, it was there, honey. I'm not speaking out of experience, but I can imagine that is a terrifying maneuver.
Good to see him get back up quickly and ski away.
And again, like I said in the Knuckle Huck video, dude, I don't want to pose up here. I saw the Instagram clips. I was running it up when I was out in Japan. To prep myself for what's to come.
2160 he did.
Because I'm loud right now, dude, but if I was any louder, I'd get evicted immediately. I gotta introduce some calmness in the madness here, but yeah, Miro, going working that 2340, you know what happens. You know what happens. Has so much airtime, spins it so quick, gets the 2160 around with another like half to 1 second of airtime left, swerves it around to 2340. You know what's gonna happen on the next couple of runs, dude. The R2-D2 bucket goes crazy. Changing it up this time, Luca Harrington coming in switch for his second attempt here.
Next game's rookie.
Oh, there's the
Going
Esco.
switch, triple.
Pulls it to 18. Never seen him do that. Switch triple cork 1800 with the Esco grab. Man, if there's one thing I'm absolutely positive about, it's that if I was forced to compete in an event like this, I would have my will notarized, locked and loaded, ready to go because I'd be getting buried 6 feet underground. There's no way I'd be walking out of this thing alive.
Talk to that are not fans of this format. They want to see multiple tricks. Well, you know what? Watch slopestyle.
Berkrud coming in for run 2 of 3 for the qualifiers here. Coming off switch, going for the switch triple cork 1980. Again, dude, 3 flips, 5.5 rotations. He spins it so quick, it makes it look so effortless that it looks like a 16.
Yes, it's hard to judge. We're going to see a lot of massive spins, but I love it. It is do your absolute best trick. Do it as good as you can.
Look at it. Look at that kahuna.
Tango down.
Coming in for run 2, we got Matei Sponsor dropping him forward here. Off the noses. Rapping Nosebud 19.
Matei Sponsor.
There'll be some debate whether or not it was dub or trip. I'm going to call it triple because I like to go on where the noses hit instead of the distinctive dome dips. You'll see this. Look at that nose. And then I'd call that right here too. And then go for the third flip right there. Oh. And how he kind of makes it like a Lincoln on that last flip, like little Cork 5 out, is so steezy. Effortless for him, man. Again, back in the day, what was it, 2017, 2018, when Henrik won this event for doing a nosebud triple cork 1620 after T-Hall amped him up. Fast forward a few years, now we have Mateo here, hitting a nosebud trip 19.
These guys have their work cut out for him here tonight.
Run 2, Alex all dropping in switch here.
Another one of those butters off the
Hit the zero spin and follows it up with a switchtail butter dub 18. Again, please, dude, do not get complacent to all these lubed up butters here. So easy to catch an edge and completely sign your life away. 5 full spins on it. 2 flips, locks in the Japan grab as well.
Just buttering the toast. Maybe that's almost Texas toast.
Next up, we got Dylan eyeing up that switch triple bio, switch triple Misty 1800.
Let's see if he goes for the bio triple to 1800 again.
Oh my. Dude, slightly getting away from him there. Even if you cranked up the dins to 20-odd thousand, you know, like a Marker Jester 20K, if there even was such a product, nothing would be combating the amount of force on a stunt like that. Over the shoulder, that type of rotation just eats you so far down the line, like literally right to the end line there. Oh, how do their knees not blow up after some of the hits they receive here? It's insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Miro, yes. Dude, that image speaks 40-odd thousand words in 20 different languages. Again, I can't lie. I've seen the footage. I've seen it. Dropping in to make history here.
Here we go with the Italian.
Watch how effortless he makes this
about
look.
the 2340. Will we see the first free skiing 2340? Miro Tabanelli has spun to the future. 6.5 full rotations, 2340.
Double cork 2340. You're flipping twice. You're doing 6.5 spins while also managing to find the tip tail of your ski and latch on for dear life.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
This kid, he's only 20 years young. What were you doing at 20, huh? I was still figuring out how to CC somebody on an email.
The Tabanellis are here.
Today's sponsor, he's currently qualified, but A Hall could run it up in run 3 and knock him out, so I think he's going to want to try and improve upon the 93
Really
here.
rack up some insane scores. Okay.
Switch tailbud trip 18. And the frustrating thing is we've been seeing X Games falter in popularity among the masses, dude. Like, you're seeing tricks that are creating a larger wind speed than the tornadoes we saw in Twisters. Man, like, very few people understand why you should be excited about a switch tail butter trip 18 because they have no idea what it is. It all looks the same to them, right? It's really difficult to know the difference between a tail butter 18 versus a tail butter 21, which again, foreshadow. And your great aunt Susie shouldn't be expected to know the difference, man. That's why you see an event like Knuckle Huck becoming much more popular amongst the masses. You know, it's so much more easily digestible when you see a Screamin' Seaman Butter Bio 7. You might not know the term, but your grandmother's going to be righteously impressed because she understands that it's something wild. You know, it doesn't look like a Category 5 hurricane, something to be terrified of. It looks like something that's sauced up, a little bit of extra flavoring on dinner. You know, it's getting to the point where you're creating a competition for a very select few individuals. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
So one more run here in the playoffs for Troy Podnelsack.
Just another wrapped up.
And there you go, big brother. There's your 4 finalists. I'm stoked, but I also have this gut-wrenching feel of pity. With today's sponsor, Troy Podnelsack, Luca Harrington, and Miro Tabanelli. Miro already tossed the 23, but now it's irrelevant. He made it into finals. He could, if he fumbles both of his runs in the finals here, could have done that 23-40 for absolutely nothing. That is a ruthless type of format, brother.
2 runs. Best run that counts.
With today's sponsor, the first one to start it off, coming in switch here. If you've watched the broadcast, you know what's to come.
Butter off the takeoff. No way! Today's sponsor.
Switch tail butter, triple 21. That view is gut-wrenching. Coming in with some speed, he wrapped up the 21 for run 1. He's probably just going to want to get a score on the board here. Hold it at 6 spins. Yep, just at 6, you know, no biggie. No big deal.
Nice throw.
Luca Harrington, 20 years young as well. All of these lads are 20. Can't even buy a brew in America, but you can toss a triple cork 1980, blunt it up. Can you imagine not allowing this man right here to go buy himself a cerveza? That's what's illegal.
Colorado, here we go. Your X Games rookie slopestyle gold medalist Luca Harrington.
And to hit it back to back. Dirtiest trip 19s in ski history. This is insane. Yeah, dude, he's pissed, man. He's like, bro, I already did the 23. You can't expect it a second time here.
Wrapping up his own spin, will we see the 2340 again?
Count it out with me, honey. We're gonna go 3. He's gonna cap at 5, 7, go to 10, 1440. Here's the 18, 2160, and then pulls it around. Oh, gotta love the follow cameras as well. You guys have no idea how difficult it is to have that amount of airtime and keep a camera, that type of rig steady. Not to take away from Miro's back-to-back world's first here, or landing the world's first on skis and then having to do it again.
There you go, a 98 in the playoff.
This format is so ruthless, buddy. Mate's back up for run 2. Dude, just call it, man. You boys are thriving. The kidneys haven't exploded. Appendix isn't ruptured.
They all get one more shot at it here. Mate's sponsor.
Yeah, dude. For the people, for the crew, switch fronting.
Switch.
Teapot coming in for his last and final hit. Again, defending gold medal champion here, trying to wrap up the 2340 and just sneaks around from him. The rotation was completely there, just a little bit forward on his noses. Just slightly forward on his noses there. Did he smack his face on it too? Oh, thank the Lord.
He was so close.
I will say Miro's 23, even though it was blunted. I think Troy's, if he stomped it, would have scored higher just because his axis is that much more gnarly. Like, it's almost one continuous motion there. Look how he comes out of it. It was so close, just slightly nose heavy. All right, man, last one to drop. X Games Big Air 2025 with a ridiculous kind of format. Luca Harrington, 3rd position after hitting the right side, triple cork 1980 blunt. If you've watched the highlights, you know what happens.
Execution on that triple.
There you go. Pulls it to 2160. Grabs blunt the entire way.
180 into that. That is 3.
Yeah. Who's giving the insurance here? Because at some point in time, nobody's going to be taking a chance on this. Not even the athletes, dude. Like, I appreciate it. I respect it so heavily. Yes, it is totally spin to win. Completely spin to win. But in this context, you can't use it in a negative way. Like, you cannot discredit how gnarly that is. What a raw human achievement throwing a trip 21 is. What a raw achievement throwing a switch-tail bud dub or trip 21 is. What an achievement tossing a dub 23 is, man. It's not the achievement that you want to see judges rewarding necessarily, I guess you could say, but at the same rate, it's insane. It's not going to be enough to dethrone Miro on the 23, but good enough to push him into 2nd place. Your podium, dude. You have Miro Tabinelli from Italy, Luca Harrington from the States, and Matej Sponsor from Austria. Originally from Czech Republic, but excuse for Austria. I'm in some kind of way. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know how I'm feeling. But thanks for skiing. I'm going to go to Costco. Dude, I'm going to load up on some food.